Hi everyone, this is Miss Ali. Today we are going to get started right away. I'm going to be actually doing a Bob Ross painting. The Bob Ross painting that I'm going to do, I'm going to link it to you right now. It's this one. It's an ocean sunset. So I actually have it on an iPad over here, right? So I've had it on an iPad playing. And then I'm just going to watch it and you'll see the magic happen while I'm watching this video on the iPad. So here we go. Okay, let's see how I'm going to set this up. Yes, that's perfect. Okay.
Seascape. I thought that's what we'd do today. So let's start out and have all the colors across the screen that you need to do the seascape with me. And let's go on up here and let me talk just a little bit while they're doing that.
So he talks a lot to this, so I'm going to kind of just keep quiet, but I just wanted to show you. I already have all the colors mixed that he has here. So we're going to create an ocean sunset, which is really fun. So I'm just going to follow along with him. And then we're going to start painting. Here we go. Okay. So the first thing that he's taking is a light yellow color, and he is putting it on the screen.
The cad yellow. Very small amount. Just beat it into the bristles a little bit.
Oh, he's beating the bristles. Okay.
Now then, maybe we'll have a beautiful, bright little sky today. So I'm just going to start with a little yellow.
So he's doing kind of this X pattern here.
Do something like so.
These Bob Ross videos are like 30 minutes or so, but
there. Now, without cleaning the brush, go right into.
Okay, he said now he's going into orange.
Yellow ochre. Load the brush the same way. Go back up here.
He's going in. He's blending in like this.
See there? Still using little crisscross strokes.
Little crisscross X.
Spread it around, sort of like so. There we go. And if a little happens to get.
So just so everyone's on the same page. What I'm doing right now is a Bob Ross Draw With Me painting. Part of the reason why I'm doing this is because it is the Art Choice Board Look Up How to Draw a video on YouTube. So the one that I'm picking is a Bob Ross video, which is really fun. Okay, so here we go.
Problem at all. Okay, still without cleaning the brush, we'll go right into bright red.
So he's telling me to pick a red color.
Very strong. Okay.
And put it here. Ah,
those edges.
That definitely makes it pop. Okay.
This beautiful red color. Just like so.
I definitely don't have all the same brushes as Bob Ross, but it's still pretty fun.
Museum of Modern Art here.
Well, he's saying my work can go in the Museum of Modern Art. Isn't that great?
Okay.
Let's put red here.
Right in here is going to be the horizon.
So he's saying this is the horizon line since we're making an ocean sunset, which is really fun.
And we'll just very lightly blend all this together.
We're blending using crisscross shapes. You all know a lot about blending from our class together.
I have several brushes going, so I don't have to spend all my time washing.
Oh, well, I have to spend my time washing my brushes, Bob Ross.
Just straight white. Okay. And go right up in this area. And I want this to be very bright, so I'm going to take white and put it right there.
Okay. So now he's telling me to take white paint, titanium white paint,
much because light against light,
and he's telling me to go right up here.
And grab it and pull it.
He's grabbing and pulling like this.
Look at that. Grab it and pull. We don't care what happens in here. We're going to cover all that up anyway.
So he's telling me to go like this.
Wash the brush. We just wash our brushes with odorless paint thinner.
Now we're washing our brushes. Whoa!
And get the devil out of them. Okay. Or we can just use this same brush. I'm going to go into a small amount of phthalo blue.
So now he's telling us to do blue.
Grab a little touch of alizarin crimson.
So with some crimson and mix it together.
Proportionately, much more crimson than blue. I want this to be a little
so I have a little bit of blue and crimson. Hi, everyone.
Okay, there's very little paint on the brush. Let's go back.
We're doing how to draw a YouTube video with Bob Ross. Welcome, everyone. And now we're creating little clouds.
Little circular strokes. And let's just begin laying in some happy little clouds. Maybe there's one that lives. Oh, look at there. Look at there. Look at there. There he is.
Oh, we're making happy little clouds.
Right up there.
Oh, I love happy little clouds. That's pretty cool.
Look at that. See how easy it is to make all kinds of beautiful little cloud shapes. All you need is just the corner of the brush. There we go.
Now he's telling me, oh, he went really fast. Okay.
Well, put another little cloud.
Telling me to put clouds here.
There we go. And in your world, you decide where the
Little
clouds
cloud
live.
here.
You put as many or as few as
Huh.
you want.
That's pretty fun.
It's your decision.
Put a little cloud up here.
There we go. Just wherever. Maybe there's one right there.
And
Still
cloud
using
going
those
down
tiny
here.
Little strokes, little circular strokes. Just with the corner of the brush.
So all I'm doing is literally just following along while he's going on here.
So say I have several brushes going here. Now with a clean brush, I'm just going to very gently blend this a little.
Okay. Now he's telling me to take a clean brush and blend everything
Just
together.
sort of mix it up. Like so.
Oh, that actually really helps. The blending really, really does help.
Still using little round strokes, little circular strokes. And you can blend this till it absolutely goes away. All we want to do is blend it just enough to soften the edges so it comes all in.
So hi everyone, we're making a how to draw YouTube video and I'm using Bob Ross to help me paint a ocean sunset. If you want to try this at home, the link is in the comments. So I didn't have many different, I didn't have any expensive paints. I used these like craft paints that I got at the store. And I'm just using like the brushes that I get, you know, in those little sets that you buy at the craft store or the dollar store. Just using these little brushes here, so you're more than welcome to kind of use those as well. We're about 6 minutes into the Bob Ross video. His video is maybe 25 minutes long, so it's not too bad. But he's playing in the background on kind of on a separate computer iPad thing right underneath this video. So I'm gonna keep playing. Let's see what he's doing. He's telling me to keep going like this with these clouds.
Just brings it right over.
It's pretty fun. It starting to look like something. It's pretty cool.
Coming through there.
Like a little ocean sunset going on here.
To really add a little more contrast, I'm going to mix a little more color, the same color, crimson.
So now he's telling me to put a little bit of a darker color here for some contrast to make darker clouds in the corner.
Darker, a little more on the brush.
Hi everyone,
Show
welcome.
a cloud that's a little closer.
So now we're making a closer cloud. So it's going to have a darker shadow here.
And it'll give the impression that this cloud is closer to us.
Happy little accidents, he's saying. Happy little clouds. I love that.
And you can create all
Ooh, look at this. This is so fun.
happening in here.
So all I'm doing is just adding this darker color to make these darker looking clouds. Very fun.
Stir this up a little bit.
Saying to
Just
stir.
mix it. Don't overdo. Don't overdo.
Oh, I might have overdone it.
Easy to get
Oops.
carried away.
I definitely got carried away. My bad.
2 hairs and some air this time.
If you want to try this at home, the link is in the comments below, the Bob Ross link. You're more than welcome to try it.
So it helps create the illusion of depth and distance in your sky. And you can put a couple here and there, wherever.
Okay. So he's telling me
That
to put
easy,
some more here.
you can make a fantastic, fantastic sky. Looks like a nice sunset already. And if you want to, you can go in here with the fan brush and you can add some little streakers.
So I'm adding little streakers. Streakers?
Streaky clouds.
Okay. With this fan brush right here.
That easy.
So I'm just
And
oh
you can
no.
put as many of these in as you want. Just want to show you how.
So I'm taking a little brush like
Clean
this.
dry brush. And then blend them right into
Adding
the
it
paint.
in just like this. Going across the sky.
There we go. Isn't that a beautiful sky? And you can do it. Wash it, fan brush out.
So this brush is actually really fun. This is how Bob Ross makes a lot of his trees. It's called a fan brush, which is really cool. It comes in the little, if you get little like
That's the fun part of this whole technique.
pause, Bob Ross. If you get one of those packets of brushes at the craft store or the dollar store, that's where it comes in. So he's telling me to kind of add these little lines here. Cool. And already about 8 minutes in, we've got a nice sky going on here. So now let's see what he's telling me to do. He's telling me to wash my brush now. So I'm going to wash my brush.
Now then we have to make a big decision here.
We have to make a big decision, he says. Okay.
Let's take our a little blue.
Oh, okay, so now we're getting
some
blue.
crimson. And I'm going to make a dark lavender lavender color.
A
On the
lavender
palette,
color.
it should look black.
That looks black. Okay.
All right, we got our mixture. Now then, probably, let me show you one other thing first. One of the easiest ways to help you with a seascape, because it's sort of hard at first until you practice a little.
Oh.
I'm going to take the little filbert brush here.
So he's telling me to
and
take
to
a
that, I've added
brush
bunch of paint
that's
there,
this
so
size
is
right
thin
here,
as water nearly.
and
Sort of come in here and sketch out
he's telling me to
where you
sketch
want
the
the
sea.
major wave to be. And let's just say it's going to live, boom, right there. And this is not a
So
commitment.
it's going
this
to live
time.
here.
And still
This is where
changes.
the wave is
Comes
going to
up
be.
like that. Maybe it comes over. Maybe the foam's going to crash up in here somewhere like that. Now our shoreline, maybe it'll come, like that.
This.
Something like that.
Okay.
That just helps give you a little bit of sort of a layout.
And
And
then
it'll really save you a lot of trouble.
the shoreline, he's telling me is going to go like here, or even a little bit higher,
Practiced a while,
like
maybe
this.
you don't need to do this, but at first,
Okay. So I've got a couple
I
things.
really
I've got a
recommend you
wave
do it
going
that
here,
way.
a shoreline, and
it'll
where the
help
sand's
lay it
going
out.
to be.
Here I'm using that
Cool.
dark color we made. It's a very dark lavender color.
Okay.
See if we had used liquid white here, when we put this
So
on,
now he's telling me to
pick
take
up the white,
the ocean blue
and you would lose this beautiful, beautiful dark color.
and draw it in like this.
There. Liquid clear allows us to mix on the canvas without changing the value of the color. Look at that. And we'll just come right on down in here.
There we go.
In here,
That's a
we're
nice
gonna have
shoreline with
the
the
transparency
ocean.
or the
Hi,
bright
Angel.
spot of the wave. That's the part of the wave. If you're into selling paintings, that's the part of the wave
So I'm
itself.
gonna go in. He's telling me to draw my ocean. I'm doing I'm drawing a how to draw a YouTube video. I'm using Bob Ross. Let's see. Oh man. Okay. I think I just got paid on me.
This guide.
That's okay.
All we're doing here is putting in some dark color, so our light will show later on. Add a little more color. A little more color. Lizard crimson. Yellow blue. Now, when you're doing these at home, you can add all kinds of colors. A lot of times, they look green is very pretty in seascapes. Ooh, it is dynamite color. Beautiful
So
color.
I'm going like this.
But it's very strong. Be careful with it.
Now
See,
way
already
down here.
we have all of our dark areas blocked in. When you're using a big old 2-inch brush, it doesn't take but a second.
Okay. It's telling me to put a darker color here. And then even mix it in with a little bit of
Beautiful, rich color.
purple, crimson.
All right.
Wow, he's going so fast.
Now we can really start playing. Let me get my fan brush.
Well, I'm not ready to play it, Bob Ross. Not ready.
Same old colors, lizard crimson, phthalo blue. Let's put some on the fan brush here. Just load it back and forth like that. Not a great deal of paint on the
So this
brush.
is kind of what
It's up here.
Bob Ross has so
Maybe
far
there's a little
on
footland
his
back here.
canvas. He covered the whole entire
Fancy
thing.
name for a rock sticks out in the water. Little peninsula way
Now-
back in the distance. And this is too far away to show detail, so don't worry about it. All we're looking for here
All right, here we go.
is just a basic shape.
So now he's telling me to take kind of a purpley color
True toes. So
and create kind of a rock in the background.
Maybe there's another bigger
Show a
stone
mountain.
in front of it here, bigger footprint. This will help create the illusion of distance in your painting. And you can put all kind of things back here. You can put little trees on these footlands and just whatever. But it really helps. See, it shows different planes
Okay.
in your painting.
So now he's telling me to take some more color here.
Now, if it doesn't show up quite well enough, you can take it and add a little highlight to it. Okay, just to
And
get
then
it
he's
stand
telling me
out
to
a
create
little
kind of more of a more
bit.
background.
That'll help. You can see that a little better now. There we go.
Okay.
Good. Okay. And that click, we got a happy little footland back there.
Calling it a footland.
All right, now we can begin putting in some of the good stuff. I'll just start with just plain old titanium white.
All right, so that's kind of the background part he's telling me to add in there.
And just begin putting in some happy little highlights way back here in
Okay.
the distance.
Now he's telling me right now to go in
Very, very
and add some more white, titanium white, into the background here to kind of help separate the horizon line.
Bring it right around the base of this little foot line back here. Now then, let's have some fun.
I'm not ready to have fun yet, Bob Ross. Ah!
Watch here. Grab it. And just come right up like that.
Okay.
Uh-oh, what have we done now? Maybe there's another one right here.
Okay, so now he's telling me
Back.
to go back in with the fan brush
Right along here.
and add waves in like this.
Like that. And then right along there. See how easy that is? Clean off the old brush here.
It's actually coming together pretty well.
Now then, I'm going to take another fan brush that's clean and very gently, very gently.
He's telling me to go in
I'm
again.
just going to begin doing
Go like
so.
this.
See, just work that back.
Like that.
Pay very, very close attention to angles. All you want to leave in here is the dark area. This is a time when the dark areas are much more important than the light
Now
areas.
he's telling me to kind of
And right
bring
in
it
here,
back. So
Same thing.
bring it back like this.
Same.
Bring back those highlights, those white strokes that I just made. Bring it back and blend it in with the background. Blend it in with the water.
Now we can go
Saying, okay,
right
take
into a little bit of white.
some more white
See,
here.
begin making all these little things that are far, far away, little swells that are far in the distance. Don't
And
do
he's
too much
telling me
detail
to
back there.
take some more white.
Okay, good.
This is very difficult to do and talk at the same time, but
This painting
I think Bob Ross is really
needs to be an
fun.
expert brush
Okay.
washer. Let's go back
So now he's
into our
telling me to
blue
just keep adding
crimson,
these kind of like
blue
little
crimson.
white foam
Mix
areas
right
here,
in the middle.
just all in the background to show that
This area here.
there's
we have to
waves
put
in the distance.
dark in before we can put our light in. So let's just add a little bit of dark color right here. See how easy that is? Follow
Okay.
that basic angle. So
Okay, so now he's getting into, so I'll wash my brush now. Now that we've kind of done the background piece here, he's getting now into talking about doing this wave part. So let me just rewind it for a quick second. Go back when he talks about it. Okay, so he's telling me to mix and wash my brush. He's telling me to keep using this fan brush. I think this fan brush is kind of Bob Ross's favorite tool here. Though, if you notice what happened to my fan brush, it kind of got a little messed up with the water, but that's okay. So I have my fan brush. I'm kind of just going like this with my finger to help bring the fan brush back to life. There we go. Okay. Now he's telling me that I need to put purple, and it looks like a little bit of white too, and a little bit of blue.
just mix right on the palette. All right, now this area here, we have to put dark in before we can put our light in.
Okay.
So
He's
let's
telling me to
just
put
add
the
a little
dark
bit of
areas in
color right
first.
here. See how easy that is? Follow that basic angle. So
So following
look
the angle.
there. All we're doing is just applying dark. We'll come back later, put all the highlights on, the good parts. Everybody wants to jump on these good parts, but you have to do the framework first.
So I'm keeping on going with this wave here that he wants me to do.
Let's take some white. Just use some titanium white. A lot of paint on the brush now. A lot of paint. Okay. Now then,
Okay.
grab this and pull it.
Okay. I'm adding some more. I'm pausing it real quick because he's going real fast. I guess he's been doing this so many episodes for so long, right? Okay. So I have my wave here. That's the idea. I have that little wave going on here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my brush again. He tells me to wash my brush. All right, and that's a good thing about YouTube videos. So part of the Art Choice Board is when I said pick a YouTube video and watch it and draw along with it, what you can do is you can take the the YouTube video and you can pause it, go back, rewind. That's what I really love about those videos. It's different than an in-person class where if you watch a demo with me, it's like, oh man, I watched it one time and then it's kind of hard to watch it again. That might be something I might be showing my kids next year if I teach art, is like, oh, have YouTube videos, right? That'll be fun. Okay, so now they're telling me to, or he's telling me to take some white onto my fan brush again. So here's my fan brush. I'm gonna hit play. And he is going like this. He's doing this.
Pull it. The strokes are very important.
Telling me
You might
he's
need to wash
pulling
or
this
wipe
like
your brush.
this.
Sometimes you can just wipe it in between each stroke because you're going to pick up some of this undercolor. See? Grab it. Pull it
Grabbing and pulling.
here, like that. Okay. Yeah, then.
Okay.
Let's-
So now I have
let's
the
get our
beginnings of my wave here.
filbert brush here. I'm going to go into white.
So now he's telling me.
Least little touch of cadmium yellow.
So now he's telling me to mix white and yellow together. So let's do that. Let's mix white and yellow, kind of like this light yellow. And I'm using this brush here. Okay, so mixing white and yellow. A lot of these YouTube videos, you can you don't need paint. You can just use like a pencil and a paper if you want. I was feeling a Bob Ross video just because I've actually never done a Bob Ross video before. You know, you hear all about him, you see all these memes about him, but I've never actually watched one of his videos before. So let's keep going with this.
Now then, let's go right in here. This is the part that makes the painting so pretty.
He's telling me to just
all we're doing here is scrubbing in some color. And the light would come right along the top of this wave because the water's thinner here. Look at that. Just like so. Maybe there's a touch even right over in here.
So he's telling me to put some
Just a
over
little
here
bit right in
even.
there.
It's the yellow color to make it pop. Okay. Now he's telling me to wash my brush.
Dry. Be sure it's dry. It's most important. Clean, dry 2-inch brush. Come right in here. Very, very gently.
So now he's telling me to take a dry brush, one that I haven't dipped in the water yet, Bob Ross's, and he's telling me to blend it all together like this.
Rich lavender color we have down here. I'm blending it right up into it. Look at that.
So I think what I might want to do is just take some more blue here. It looks like we're mixing this together.
I beat the brush just to remove excess paint. So it doesn't matter if a little of that color goes up in that light. The light area will remain.
There we go.
Grab it, pull. Okay.
So I blended that together.
We'll use some of this lavender color that we have. Same old lavender color. Put a touch of white in it. There we go.
So now he's telling me
putting some foam in
to take white with
shadows
a
in.
lavender color.
Take his brush and just lay it over and just really scrub it in. Get tough with it. Get mean with it.
Oh, he's telling me to get mean with the brush. Okay. Hold on, Bob Ross.
Maybe it comes way up here and crashes and splashes. And,
Okay.
all kinds of
So
things.
now he's telling me to
Things are happening.
mix the
This
waves
is
in
only
here.
The shadow. Only the shadow. We'll come back and put the highlights on in a second.
So he's telling me to kind of mix it in here. This is the wave that's crashing.
There it is.
Crashing down. He's telling me to get
This in. This needs to be good.
really intense here.
Like that. And with our clean brush, we want to continue this angle. Just grab it.
I think I even want to go back in here real quick. Add more of that yellow.
Okay.
Kind of because I kind of lost that a little bit.
The filbert brush is good and clean and dry. Now comes the fun part.
Okay, so told me to do a lot just now. So let me just go back in and do that. So he told me to add the waves that are crashing down in purple, which is really fun. And then he told me to go back in again with my dry brush real quick. All right, so this is kind of what I have so far. Now I'm gonna add in just a little bit more of the purple just to get the waves in there, get everything covered up. And then now he's even just telling me to go in here and kind of just do some more of the purple. Don't know where he's going with this, but okay. He's also telling me that I need some more, I think I'm gonna add in and realize that I need some more white. White and yellow. This light yellow that's gonna go right down here. So I'm gonna do that real quick, add a little bit of more of this yellow and this white. And then I'm gonna come back in my dry brush and just kind of blend this in together, mix it in. Remember when I say a dry brush, I mean a brush that's has no water. I never even mixed it with water at all. Completely dry. For my dry brush, I have this brush that's kind of like at an angle, which is really fun. So here we go. So we're about 21 minutes into the Bob Ross video. There's about 7 more minutes left. So, but there's 5 more minutes until my live stream ends. So if you want to stick around for an extra 2 minutes just to see what the finale of this is going to look like, you're more than welcome to. All right, so here we go. Let's finish this up.
This is what we wait on. Take white, add yellow. Load a lot of paint into the bristles. Just to really fill this son of a gun up.
Okay, so he's telling me to mix a lot of white with a lot of yellow.
Hold the brush here and give it a little upward push. And it's that upward push. That's where the splash happens.
Hi, Isaac.
And when you begin running out of paint,
okay,
turn it over and use the other side of the brush.
So he's telling me to go like
and
this.
You can just wipe off the excess. You don't have to go through the whole cleaning procedure. You want to keep this color as pure as you can. But it's going to mix with what's on there.
So he's mixing this together.
Okay. Plenty of paint on the brush.
Very fun.
Plenty of paint.
He says keep wiping the yellow.
It's
right here. Lost a little bit of light, so I'm just going to turn this on.
Continually wipe that brush.
Yeah.
Good and clean.
All right, we're going all the way around. We're doing another layer on top here.
And we'll have a little bit.
Another layer on top here.
Well, you get carried away with these. You can really get carried away and have a super time. These capes are fun.
Yeah, he's saying that we can get carried away with the waves.
Clean off the brush.
I'm just going in.
Okay, now with a good, clean, dry brush, you just want to sort of mix this together. That'll make a different value, a medium value here, because it'll mix with the dark and the light, and brings it all together. Just
so that's cool. We got a wave going. This is really fun. I like this. Okay.
Okay.
So now he's telling me to get even more intense here.
Good, clean, dry 2-inch brush, just the corner, and just mix this up. All you have to do.
So I'm gonna add a little bit more.
Bring all this together.
A little bit more white.
Very gently. This is 2 hairs and some air.
Okay.
Very,
so now what he's telling me to do is just take a dry brush and just blend everything together. So this is a dry brush. I have no water on it. And then he's telling me just to go up like this.
Yellow and white. And be sure your paint is as thin as ink. So very thin. Water consistency. Let's go right up here. This nice bright area.
So now he's telling me to make
all kinds of light shining through.
Okay, so cool. So we finished with the wave for the most part. Might go back in a little bit later and just add in some more purple because we kind of lost a little bit of purple with the wave. But now he's telling me, hi, Eric. So now he's telling me to go back in. Bob Ross is saying, go back in with the yellow and the white and add more to the background here. So I'm just going to add in a little bit more like this. It's kind of in the background. Get some of that area here. So you can kind of see the wave happening, and then you also see the effect of the foam kind of just crashing everywhere. We have this going. I'm gonna get my dry brush back and kind of just go in like this. Don't want to lose that yellow. But this is really fun. That's so cool. We have a wave crashing down. So fun. All right, so let's see what he says next.
Happy little things.
He's saying that all of these little waves are happy.
We have unlimited time
Happy little waves.
Really go in here, but all kinds of beautiful, beautiful little things. There.
Cool.
Okay.
So let me go here.
Here, and just sparkle that like so. Right.
Here.
Yeah, let's take some white, a little touch of the phthalo blue, very little blue, white and blue.
Okay, so now he's telling me to take some white.
Happy little things that are just floating right on down through here.
With some
All
blue?
kinds of little. This is where you begin forming the wave.
And he's saying to create the wave
This
kind of
gives it
here.
shape, it gives it character. Look at that. Back in here. Just bring it right on back. Let's
So
have
this
some fun.
helps form the wave.
Right into that light area. I'm going to go right into some cad yellow. We'll just throw that right on there. Right into the yellow ochre, just like we did.
All right. Oh man. So now he's going real bold here. So after he did this, where he's now forming the wave right here, might have made my wave a little bit too intense there. I'll go back in like this. Okay. Now he's telling me to take a completely new brush. So let's see if I have a new brush here. I might just wash one of these that I have. So I'll wash this one right here. Okay, so I'm washing this brush. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, he's telling me to take yellow. I'm going to take straight yellow. And I'm just going to go like this. All right. Just telling me to take yellow and go like this.
Right into some bright red.
Can I take some red?
We got us a fireball going here. Then I'm going to reach into the dark sienna.
Like this.
A little bit more dark sienna here.
And then some brown.
Then right into Van Dyke brown. Over here, I want to get quite dark, so it makes that light really stand out. Okay, now then, little touch of white right there. And then with a clean brush, all you have to do is blend all this together.
All right, well,
Just blend it together.
so I already know that I kind of messed up a little bit, and that's okay. So I realized I was supposed to stop and not fill that whole thing in blue. But again, that's fine because that's kind of this is the first time that I painted this painting. But so what I'm actually going to do instead is I'm just going to take my dry brush.
fan brush.
I'm going to pause Bob Ross here. And I'm just going to, I think, just go in and just make this more and continue the wave. And then because I have the sunset, I'm going to have those colors reflecting really nicely into the ocean. So I think I'm just going to continue this on right here and do more of the waves instead. And I like that a lot better because it actually gives me more flexibility, more room to play with the waves here. And then let's see. And then you see it's starting to come up more, like this. Okay. I'm going to take this brush here. Just kind of blend everything down, blend it together. Pull it up. And then now you can kind of see this is a beautiful wave effect, right? It looks like the waves coming up and out of that ocean. It's really cool. I'm going to take a clean brush. I'm going to add a little bit more yellow to this. So you can get that yellow back, that yellow, nice yellow effect. Blend that in with the ocean. Wise words of Bob Ross. Okay. Yeah. There we go. blend that up. And then you can blend it back down. Cool. Happy little accidents that actually work out really well. All right. So I think that for the most part, I'm kind of done with my artwork here. I can always go back in and add a little bit more details later on. I can add some like lighter white areas here. I can add a little bit more here to kind of show some more waves, some more buildup, things like that. But for the most part, I think I'm pretty happy with what I've got here. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in and watching. Remember, your assignments are due by the end of the day for art. Next week, instead of having our spring break, unfortunately, we do have to, have class and things like that. But what I'm planning for everyone is to do an online field trip. So stay tuned for more info and details about that. Thanks for sticking around. Again, this was the second drawing that I did this week. So I'm completed for my art projects this week. Please let me know if you have any questions. You can comment in the comment section now, or you can ask me on Jupyter Grades, or send me a message on Google Classroom. I will see you all later. Bye, everyone. Yay. Let's see. How do I? Ooh, got a lot of cleaning to do. How do I do this? Bye, everyone. Oh, can I put it closer? Sure. Yeah, this is kind of what I came up with. Thank you. You can thank Bob Ross. He was the one who taught me how to draw this. I never watched the video until today, so it was really fun watching it and practicing my painting with all of you. Isaac, I hope you're doing well. How are you? Hope doing okay. All right, let me see. How am I gonna? Let's take this. Actually, I'll take, what color haven't I used yet? Oh, lime green. Okay, so I'm gonna color in how to draw YouTube video. I'm gonna write my name. Okay, so you can take a look here. I've completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 projects so far, since this is the end of our 3rd week. You can see they're completely random, the ones that I've chosen. So if you want today to choose, or if you haven't completed already. Oh, good to know, Isaac. So if you haven't already completed these for today, your pick 2, make sure you complete them. All right. Thank you all so much. I will see you later. Bye. Thanks for staying the extra 8 minutes. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all later. Bye.